Hi, my name is Leah. I'm 17 years old. I'm a part of the Jewish community, and I participated in the Interfaith New Mexico trip. On this trip, I was with a collection of 8 other teenagers. Among them were Muslim students, Buddhist students, and another Jewish student, and several more. And we were very lucky to be able to come to New Mexico to experience other places of worship, other religions and traditions, deep indigenous cultural traditions, and get to grow bonds with one another. Before I came on this trip, my expectation is that I was going to be going place to place, I was going to be tired, I was going to be around strangers that I'd never met, and I was going to feel overwhelmed by the amount of information that I had, even though I assumed I'd probably learn and grow from it. I was pleasantly shocked when I realized that I was actually experiencing an entirely new world, and I was immersed in a community of people who genuinely wanted to learn. My favorite, by far, surprise that I had was the incredible opportunities I had to meet people who live in New Mexico and to learn directly from them about their traditions and build connections with them as well. A significant highlight for me is when we visited the Taos Pueblo. When we visited there together, I got the opportunity to go inside the shops of people who live on that pueblo and create their own artwork. I got to connect with those people on a very incredibly high level and hear stories of their families, their community, their tradition, and I even got to make some lifelong connections that I'm genuinely excited about. For me on this trip, I've learned that you'll get out of it what you put into it. If you put your energy in, you will genuinely receive a community and understanding of other faiths that will be beyond your imagination. And I truthfully believe that my own strength in my faith has grown and my respect for others has grown. And I will never forget this trip. I'll never forget this trip.
Hi, my name is Atusa. I am 18 years old and I am Zoroastrian. This is my second year at the Interfaith Immersion program in New Mexico. Last year I was a participant and this year I am a youth leader. I help facilitate the questions of the day. We talked about them in the morning and at night. And we also built a great community together, getting to know people from our group and the people within the other communities that we reached. I noticed that when the students first arrived, they weren't as, they weren't as excited because they didn't know each other. But throughout the week, we were able to get to know each other, and I believe we became the best of friends. I know that this opportunity allowed them to become closer as this was shown as a safe place, so everyone was able to talk about themselves and to be able to talk about others. So I was really happy about that. My favorite part was the Santa Clara Pueblos. We went inside their homes. It was very beautiful. We got to interact with the other kids that lived in the area, and we got to learn about their culture even more by asking them questions and telling them about ourselves. And one of my other favorite places was the Acoma, I believe, which we came down the hill and we got to take a lot of pictures by the rocks. It was really fun, and I believe that made the experience a lot more fun. Within our history, there has been a lot of religious wars, so I believe that this experience, getting to know people from other religions, has made me and the other kids they have been able to get to know each other more and know that even though we are from different religions, we can still be friends. And we also noticed that there are a lot of similarities within our religion, so I believe that was very cool. And I feel like this opportunity has given the students an ability to be peaceful and get to know others within different cultures.